I was just getting ready to text you, boo. Let you know I was live. Hey, Abby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Belize. Hey, Jaded. How you doing, boo? Hey, Yana. How y'all doing today? You see, I'm working on a little project. Something I said I was going to do. It's just going to fit. I don't want to cut his head off. Hey, China. It's a little darker than a red. You know, I don't know about a straight red lip. I don't know about that one. Hey, Shawnette, how you doing, boo? Happy Sunday to everybody. How y'all doing this Sunday? What's up, Street Committee? Hey, the Street Committee said. What's the Street Committee talking about? Yes. What's up, Big Daddy C? As always, thank you for correcting me. What only time you make a comment on my videos is when you telling me I did something wrong? How about that? I need you to not be correcting me on my videos. How about that, Big Daddy? How about that? You think a bright red would be cute on me? I don't know what it is. I'm not a big. I don't know. I cut this picture too much. Oh, damn it. You corrected me on making the cut. I had the wrong episode number. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate you correcting me. All I'm saying is, why is that the only time you comment is when you correcting me? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I can talk to Big Daddy T like that. I known him a long time. I can talk to him like that. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Hey, Ronnie, I ain't seen you in a while, boo. How you doing? So how y'all doing this? Girl, thank you. This was, child, I ain't even gonna tell you what the face is doing, but thank you. Used to be scared of red because I had big lips, but now it's my favorite. You know what? I don't know what it. I don't know. Like straight red. I don't know. You still mad Megan got the boo? Me too, Abby. And somebody left a comment on my video that she reached out to Megan on Instagram, and Megan actually responded to her. I'm gonna reach out to her on Instagram too, because first of all, I love her clothes, and I think that her clothes are clothes that I can wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she designs for all sizes, and I also like her aesthetic. We talking about making the cut, I also love her aesthetic. I love that tailored blazer. I like the little extra little oomph that she puts on her blazer. You know, I feel the same way, Abby, because I used to kind of like Johnny, but Johnny has sort of kind of gotten on my nerves. I don't like Esther's aesthetic. I have a really big problem with that. I'm just gonna be all black thing. I just don't like it. And I just, her aesthetic doesn't do it for me. Like, the judges love her stuff, and I like it for what it is, but I can't see myself wearing anything she makes. I don't see myself in any of her stuff. You know what I mean? You had the strongest mimosas today. Child, ain't nothing wrong with a good mimosa. I can't wait to go to brunch. I can't wait to go back to brunch with my folks, with my girls, so we could do a little brunchy brunch. I see my nephew. Then my poo thing. See my poo? That's my poo. This is an older picture because, as y'all know, he's 2.5 now. So this is an older picture of him. But I'm working on a project. You're pissed, Amber? Why are you pissed? What's wrong? So let's talk. My two favorites, Sidaro and Megan are gone, and I'm sad. I loved that leather cigarette pant, and she should have won over Johnny. She should have won last week. Not last week. I forgot we're doing 2 episodes at a time. She should have won the episode, the one where it came down to her and Johnny, and they made them. I think she should have won that. There's another week that I feel like she should have won that they gave it to Johnny. Well, yeah, Belize, if you're not into like that type of show, you probably wouldn't like making the cut. It's not exactly like Project Runway, but it's definitely in that family. So if that's not your thing, then yeah, you probably wouldn't. We probably wouldn't do it for you. I definitely think Megan was robbed. I feel like she should have won at least one, maybe 2 assignments. Hey Reese's, how you doing, boo? Yeah, exactly, Big Daddy. I think she should have won a couple of times. But I knew when it came down to her and Johnny I knew they were going to pick Johnny because Johnny had more wins. But can I tell you, I was loving how Miss Naomi Campbell was riding and fighting for her. Naomi Campbell was fighting for her. She was fighting for Megan. And what pissed me off the most was when they tried to say that Megan, the outfit, that black outfit, basically they were insinuating that the only reason why I was good is because it looked like something Esther would make. Bitch. That pissed me off. It's like they were looking for a reason to not let her move forward. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I don't think Sander has made anything that's accessible. Even the challenge that he won, it was more accessible than his other stuff, but I don't think that was accessible. I just don't. I've been good, really B. I've been missing your lives, but I've been catching. Oh, okay. No problem. I'm glad to see. I'm glad. Because, I know when I don't see people for a while, then I see them. I'm like, oh, girl, what's going on? Off topic, but how do I become a member? Okay, so you go to my YouTube page, and next to subscribe, you should see a button that says join. And that's how you join. I don't know if you have an iPhone or not, but it's difficult. It's not impossible. It's difficult to join from your iPhone. If you have an iPhone from your Google, if you have a Droid, you should be able to just go straight to it. But on the iPhone, I think you have to do it from the desktop, or at least it's easier to do it from the desktop. I've heard people say they were able to do it from their iPhone, but I don't know all the specifics of how that happens. You hated that jumpsuit Johnny made. Who the hell was going to buy that? Right. I'm going to be honest with you. There were a couple of things that Megan made that if they put that on the Amazon Prime store, I was buying it. That color block top that had like the little side out on the little peekaboo on the side that was like off the shoulder. I wanted that so bad. I wanted that. So I said, please win. Because if you win, I am on Amazon Prime right now to buy it. What's up, little baby? Yeah, if you're on the iPhone, you're going to have to do it from a desktop. For whatever reason, YouTube is owned by Google, so they don't make it easy for the iPhone people. They don't make it easy for us iPhone people because they are Google. So, this picture. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. There were a couple of things that Megan made that I was like, and that's why I want to reach out to her on Instagram, because I want to find out if she's gonna sell any of that stuff on her own personal website. Because hell, I'd rather buy it from her website anyway, because at least she's gonna get the money. Y'all know that just like on Project Runway, y'all know they keep all that damn money. The designers make a minimal amount of money. At least if she puts that stuff on her own platform, she'll be making more money. So I'm gonna reach out to her. Matter of fact, I meant to do that earlier today. I got sidetracked doing a bunch of nothing today, but my neighbor is driving that raggedy motorbike in the yard, keeping up all that noise, and I'm trying to sleep. If he doesn't stop, I'm pushing him off and take the third part. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope your neighbor stops, Chad. I hope your neighbor stops. Hey, Foy. Hey, YBS Mary, how are you? I wanted Megan to win too, but I knew she wasn't going to. I knew early on. I'm gonna tell you, I knew from the first episode, because I felt like she should have been in the top in that very first episode. And when they didn't even talk to her episode, I still love those 2 looks she did in the first episode. Like, those are still 2 of my favorite looks of the whole competition. That print suit with the little green stripe, girl, I love that outfit. I love it. And I could see myself wearing it. You know what I mean? And so I knew then. I said, "Oh, they ain't playing with her." Hey, Jennifer. I said, "Yeah, nah, they ain't playing with her. They ain't even checking for her like that." I knew then. I said, "Yeah, you ain't even checking for it. You ain't even checking for it." So, you know. Hey, y'all. See, look at you. See my pool? Y'all see my pool thing? I see my pool. I don't want to cut this picture. I like that whole picture. I don't want to cut that picture. That's my pool. That's my pool. Yeah, honey. I really wanted Megan to win, child. But like I said, I knew early on that they wasn't checking for Megan. I knew early on they wasn't checking for Megan. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Um, I knew they wasn't checking for Sabado either. I feel like I feel like the challenge that he got eliminated on was kind of messed up. But I was mad at him because he didn't listen to Tim. I didn't understand why I didn't understand why if he was struggling in that challenge and he knew that he was sort of struggling, I had a problem with the fact that he was struggling and then didn't take the advice that Tim was giving him. I was like, you already don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to make streetwear. Why are you not listening to Tim? Tim is telling you what to do. Shoot. Hey, Auntie. You didn't know the tribe was having a meeting. I just came to see if your reviews and so you was like, girl, you know what? Let me do that right now. Let me post. Let me share my live because y'all know how they do. Y'all know how YouTube is playing these games. Sorry, y'all. Um. Oh, see how I get distracted? I picked up the phone to do one thing and still didn't do that. Hold on. Let me share my live on my share my yeah, let me do that so that people know we over here. As and speaking of that, speaking of that, Lady Nika, we're gonna have our first tribe meeting, well, council meeting. Let's schedule it for Monday. I'm not sure what time yet, but I'm gonna schedule our first council meeting tomorrow. And and that is who at my door? Hold on. Oh, it's you. I was like, look, I'm like, who am I doing? You all right? I bought you some tea. I wanted to get the bigger one, but that's the only size they had. Oh, well, thank you. I'm live. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you fine. You fine. I just did. Huh? You pause. No, I'm not. I'm live. I can't pause a live. I'm live. Oh, that's right. No problem. No problem. Hold on. Yes, honey. The ADHD be something else. You right. I picked up my phone to do one thing and got distracted. Child. Listen. And you know what's funny because um the funny thing is if ADHD was like a thing when I was in school, I probably would have been diagnosed with it, to be perfectly honest with y'all. As an educator, I can see it in other people. You know, when I'm like, that was me. When I look back on stuff I did in school, child, that was me. I shared the live. I did. I just shared the live. Thank you, Abby, for keeping. You know, Abby always keeps me on task, honey. She keeps me on track, honey. Child, we about to get to that right now, Amber. We about to get to Teddy Riley ass right. Damn. Lady Nika lit him up last night. Oh my gosh. Lady Nika said, you made me waste my damn yak messing around with your extra over the top non-social distancing ass. What is wrong with you? Let's go on and get to him right now. Now listen, Teddy Riley, you had one fucking job. Show up and play your hits. That's it. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was play your hits. Man, you could have played them off of YouTube. You could have played them off of your iPad. You could have played them off of your cell phone. All you had to do was show up and play a little bit of Guy, a little bit of New Jack Swing, rounded up with some Backstreet. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And do you not understand that we are social distancing? How you got a full band and a hype man? What kind of social distancing are you practicing? Babyface was like, it's just me, you know, because I'm doing the social distancing thing. And he was Babyface was so cool about the whole thing. He was like, yeah, I mean, it's nobody in here with me because I'm social distancing. When I clicked on the link and I saw all them damn people that was with Teddy Riley, that's the first thing I said. I should have been tweeting it. I should have live tweeted that thing, because that is the first thing I thought about was, why does he have 5,000 people in his damn house? We are social distancing. What the hell is wrong with him? And how you can't get your sound right? Isn't that what, like, how long you been setting up? Like, you've been performing for 30 years. How y'all don't know how to set up a damn microphone? What the fuck? And how you can't fix it? I don't understand. You got 50,000 people in your house, but nobody know how to set up a damn microphone? Nobody. Don't nobody know how to do that. I was so mad because I was hyped, y'all. I was ready for that shit. I was in here like, yes, I'm about to go down memory lane, honey. I was ready. Yo, it was 300 and something thousand people in that chat. Did y'all see those numbers? 300. Because at first I was like, oh, it's 30,000 people in here. Then I had to look again. I said, oh, no, bitch. 300. Damn, D-Nice had to open up and save the day. D-Nice had to do a set. He was like, shit, I wasn't even planning on working tonight. But the people are disappointed. Let me go on and turn on my live and give the people a little something. Because he was like, I wasn't even going to work tonight. I thought y'all was taking it on tonight. I thought y'all was handling it. Exactly, Lady Nikki. He just had to be extra. You had no idea all that was going on. You were trying to finish up season 1 of The Wild. You can't finish, girl. Me and Abby was talking about that, how we ready to just keep going. I need to we need to coordinate when we're going to drop the next episode. Child, it is a full-time job keeping me on task. Girl, Jennifer, you ain't missed nothing, honey. I mean, you missed some joking. You missed some, like, but you right. You ain't missed nothing. Girl, he wanted that 5G network. Understand, the internet is undefeated, honey. The internet is undefeated. You did not call that man by his government name, not Edward Theodore Riley. Child. It got to 400K. Okay. You had almost 500,000 people waiting for you to play some goddamn New Jack Swing. We wanted to hear a little bit of My Fantasy. We wanted to hear a little bit of Please Don't Go. We wanted to hear a little bit of Rex and Effect, like the Rump Shaker. That's it. That's it. We wanted to hear the songs that you produced that we didn't know was you. Give us stuff that we forgot you did. Give us some My Prerogative. People forgot you did My Prerogative. Like, give us some of those back hits that people forgot. Like, the hits are great. But what I've been loving with these battles is when you hear songs that you be like, oh, shit, you produced that? Oh, damn, that was you? Because you forget. We old. Okay? You forget about some of these songs that you was like, that was my shit. right? We were so ready for Uncle. Yes, we was ready for the battle. Oh, when you okay, so 400K. Okay, it might have got higher than that, y'all. You was thinking about doing the next episode on Tuesday. Okay, I'm fine with that. Child, Tay Martin went off. Even Tony, and y'all know Tony don't even be doing that. Tony even read that. Tony was like, I'm just here to wait for my songs. I was just waiting for Babyface to get to the shit he did for me. Okay. But y'all know the battle I want to see. Fuck Teddy Riley. The battle I want to see, and I saw this on the internet as well. Can I get a little Babyface versus Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis? That's what I need. See, that's that grown folk shit right there. That's for the grown and sexy, right? Babyface versus Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. That's grown folk. And that's grown folk shit. That is grown folk shit. You ain't break out the Henny Black. You broke out the Henny Black. Child. You left the concert and met Nick at her house so y'all could drink and chat it up. I know. Damian Hall was in the chat telling Teddy, fuck it, just go to your phone. He was telling him, man, get rid of all that shit. Just go to the phone. The whole chat was telling him what to do. This is what I don't understand. You had 50,000 people in your house that couldn't figure out how to get rid of the damn echo and the sound issues, but everybody on the internet was telling you. Everybody on the internet was telling you. All 465,000 people, I just made up a number. All them people was telling you what to do. The rematch is scheduled, child. Mariah was cutting up too. Now, anytime, see, when you got Mariah clowning you, I mean, they're going to have a battle tomorrow night. Keith Sweat, I could see him as a special guest, but I don't need a Keith Sweat moment. I don't at all. Now, Keith Sweat brings back some memories. I'm going to age myself now. Keith Sweat was when I was in high school, so it brings back some memories. I ain't going to lie now. To make it last forever, it'll bring back some memories now, but I don't need a whole Keith Sweat battle. He could be a special guest for somebody else battle. I don't want it now. You was triggered. Like Nika said, I was triggered. I don't want it. That's what I'm saying. At this point, fuck Teddy Riley. Can I get some Babyface, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis? That's what I want to see now. Not rescheduling his ass whooping. Teddy rescheduled. Babyface was already suckered into the shit, so he'll do it another time. That will most likely not be in this time. Babyface was like, I'm here by myself with my keyboard. Social distancing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Ciao. Babyface was like, I'm just sitting here. I mean, I ain't doing nothing else on Saturday night. That's what he was saying. That was how he was. He was like, I ain't doing nothing else. See what this picture. No, I have to cut too much of that picture off if I do that picture. Hey, Monk Chip. I ain't seen you in a while, girl. How are you? Hey, right to be told, you felt bad because Babyface showed up even though he has the virus. Now, I did hear that. I didn't realize he had the corona. His daughter Deja said he's computer illiterate. That's bullshit. Whatever. I don't believe. Now, let me say this. I know they're different levels, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me that this man can run a whole soundboard in a studio and he can do all the old tunes and all that other shit he does, but he can't figure out how to plug a microphone up. Like, no, ma'am, I'm not buying it. The ego, pig-headedness got in the way of a good moment. Yeah. I always remember Keith Sweat because I Want It was a song that was playing when I went to my first school dance in middle school. You old as fuck. Middle school, I Want Her. You are old. Babyface and his family dealing Rona from what I read. Yeah, I've I've heard that a couple of times. I didn't know if that was true or not, but I mean, more and more people are saying it, so I guess it is. Okay. I'm doing well, Monk Chip. I think about you because I know how hard you be out there working, girl. I hope you taking care of yourself. Babyface said the reason it was rescheduled from the first time was because his whole family had the virus. Yeah, I knew he rescheduled it. Okay, so that's what it was? Damn. I knew he was going to say that, Big Daddy. I knew he was going to say that. He ruined his reputation over one free IG battle. Child. Let me tell you something. Did y'all ever see me when I first cut my hair? That's when I first cut my hair. I'm waiting for the child. I'm still waiting for the shit to grow back. That's when I first cut my hair, y'all. Still waiting for it to grow back, child. Still waiting for it to grow back. Lord have mercy. What was I thinking? What was I thinking when I cut my hair? Well, I know what I was thinking. I wanted something different. Hey, Lady T. Your mom cursed Teddy out and she don't curse. See, I'm telling you. You make your own mask, Monk Chip. Okay, you be safe, Monk Chip. See, I know how you do. I know how you do. I know you're a workaholic. I get it. I respect it. But you be safe, especially up in that area where you are, ma'am. You like it short? You like my hair short? Oh, thank you. It's just hard to keep up when it's short. And then I don't like that in-between phase. I don't like that it's growing, but it's still short phase. But I don't like that phase. Been laughing at memes all day, child. We didn't ask for no damn concert. His ass wanted all these. That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody asked for all of that. Nobody asked for all of that. Nobody asked. All we wanted to hear, like I said, was a little New Jack Swing. Okay. Throw in some people we didn't know you necessarily made their videos, made their music. Like, that's it. You could have done that in front of a fucking keyboard. And you weren't supposed to have all them people in your house. No way. No way. And then Tyrese, listen, Tyrese, this is what I need you to do. I need you to learn how to spell before you want to try to clown somebody talking about some throwing the towel. T-I-L-E. Bitch, what? That's what I need you to do. I need you to learn how to spell before you try to clown somebody. That's all I'm saying. Well, actually, you spelled the word right. You used the wrong word. Let me be clear. You spelled the word T-I-L-E. That is how you spell tile. Tile, not towel. Throwing in the towel. You did a big chop a few months ago. Hope yours grows back too. Girl, you are beautiful then. Oh, thank you, Lady Nika. It's flattering on you, but the maintenance. Yeah, I mean, I do. I'm not going to lie. I liked it, but I liked it when it was this phase. I didn't like it when it started growing out, and I had to deal with that in between. I didn't like it. Yeah, but this when I first cut it. Not when I first cut it. Where's that shirt? Don't you hate when you look at pictures and you be like, wait a minute, where's that shirt? Where is that shirt? Child. And a literate read, oh my, okay. Why doesn't believe Roll is real? He says that the 5G. Who said that? Tyrese? Let's just blame it on autocorrect. Okay. Maybe he really felt like throwing a towel at him. He said it was autocorrect. I'm gonna just let that go. I give Tyrese a pass. He was just as upset as the rest of us. He couldn't gather himself. All right, we're gonna give him a pass. He couldn't get himself together. Okay, we're gonna give him a pass. We'll give him a pass. Child. You chat hopping. Okay, Lady T, thanks for coming by. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Raphael. Hey, LaDonna. Did I miss anybody else? I'm sorry. Anybody else coming in that I'm missing? Teddy believes that it's the 5G. Well, it's the 5G network that fucked you up last night. I'm gonna tell you that. Don't blame it on me. I ain't got y'all watching no Tiger King, honey, because I ain't watched it. I ain't watched it yet. Child. No, ma'am, Pam. No, ma'am, Pam. Y'all see my poo? Look at my poo. That look, what that look on that face. I love that picture because the look on the face look like what I do. You blaming me? What I do? See that look on that face? See that one, that's his little baby gangster with his little hoodie on. That's the baby gangster, honey. That's the baby gangster right there, child. Let me put these pictures up. I was working on a little project. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta check something. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. They should have done a test run before the actual battle. But the thing is this, they didn't have to do a test run if Teddy Riley wasn't trying to be so damn extra. You know what I'm saying? Like he messed it up being extra. Tiger King is amazing. Even the interviews. I haven't watched it yet. No, I haven't seen Black as Fuck yet either. Um, at some point I'll probably watch it. Right. That's what I'm saying, little baby. That's all he had to do was create a playlist, play like a 2-minute snippet from the playlist, let Babyface do it, then he do it, then Babyface then him. Because he know he can't sing live. You do auto tune. Babyface can sing live. Let Babyface sing his shit. Hey Brandon. This is Empire's last battle. I mean, Empire, do you think? Okay, hold on. This Tuesday's Empire's last episode. What do you think about the dramatic rise and fall of the show that really had potential to be one of the greats? Hey, Jalen. Oh, I miss you too. How are you, boo? Oh, that's my boo, y'all. Jalen, that's my boo. That's my de facto goddaughter. She's my cousin's goddaughter, but I claim her as mine too. You miss me? I miss you too. Are you home? She was in her freshman year of college, y'all, when all this mess happened. And so, she's not getting the full freshman experience. Are you back home and homes like y'all are online learning? Because I know you're not in the dorms. I'm sure they closed the dorms down. He was grabbing the mic like he was really doing something. Child, Teddy Riley was really acting like he was doing the damn thing, y'all. Like, it's you home, you gonna text me? Okay, boo. Definitely, definitely, definitely. We have to maybe meet you and your godmommy. We can do a good little FaceTime, honey, and do a good little check-in, honey. Honey. Y'all doing online learning. Okay. Hey, sister. Hey, Cole. I ain't seen you in a while either. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw my retro review, and I had like a new intro, but it was something in the intro that I had to fix. And so that's me texting back and forth with the person who did the intro for me, and they're fixing it. So sorry about that, y'all, but that's why I'm responding like that, so that we can get it straight. So I can put you, if you notice, those videos are gone. I had to take those videos down. So trying to get it straight, so when I get off of here, I can re-upload those videos with the new intro that's fixed. So it was cringe worthy trying to be Curb Your Enthusiasm and failed miserably. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those shows that you either going to like really, really love it, or you're going to be like, this is some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel, that it's going to be like, or eh. Why isn't any of my members showing up? None of y'all are in green. Hold on. Are none of my members in here right now? Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, no, okay, there's beliefs. Okay, maybe that's what it is. And Abby, you don't show up in green because you are a moderator, and neither does Lady Nika. Okay. I just, YouTube has been tripping this week, y'all. See, content creators know stuff that y'all don't necessarily see all the time, and YouTube has been tripping this week. Okay. Hey, One True Tarot TV. Listen, I saw your comment on my video. You are always welcome. This is what we do over here. We speak. Okay, Reese's PC. I see you, boo. We speak, we talk, we have opinions, and even if we don't always agree, we have good conversation. Don't you ever worry about sharing and speaking and lending your voice. That's what we do over here, girl. People disagree with me all the time, child. That's what we do. We agree, we don't agree, we have a good conversation one way or the other. So thank you. I appreciate you. That I'm glad you felt welcome, and I'm glad you felt like you were able to participate. But that's what we do over here, girl. You always welcome to do that. Can we girl, that's on girl, yes, that is one of my hashtags. We're gonna get to that hooker. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call that little girl a hooker. Hold on, let me regroup myself. So you need to watch Tiger King. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Monk Chip. Yeah, we do. So okay, before we're gonna get to the little racist couple on TikTok. That's what the question was. We're gonna get to them because that's one of my hashtags. Or we're gonna talk about that. I keep wanting to call that little girl a name, but she a high school student, so I don't want to. But I keep wanting to. Real quick, let me get some of the membership stuff out the way. So first and foremost, once again, everybody that has become a member of my channel, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, really, really appreciate it. I activated it because I was like, ooh, YouTube is offering it. I know that my channel isn't where I want it to be, but let me go ahead and activate it because I don't know, YouTube be tripping. They might have did it by accident. And I was like, let me go on and activate it before they take it away. Because for real, I didn't know I had enough followers to have a membership. But honey, we're going to make it do what it do. So some of the perks that I had set up was like discount on merchandise. So the merchandise is coming. Again, I'm sitting at home all day. Why not? So the merchandise is coming. I said I will be sharing, different pictures and things like that on my community wall for people who, just getting to know me better, just seeing a different side of me, that kind of stuff, sharing more, more really be stuff, right? Oh, thank you, Monk Chip. Oh Lord. So that's that. And then for the member only videos and the member only lives, we're going to start those this week. I think what I'm going to do, some point this week, I will drop a members only video. I'm still finalizing what I want it to be. I think I'm gonna do a story time, but I have to figure out what the story is. And then we're going to, like I said, tomorrow I am going to schedule a live. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. Some of the things that I'm going to do during my member only lives, things that I don't necessarily do on my regular lives. For example, thank you, Mama Six. My only perk, I need to have a no corner pass once a month. Is there a form to submit that request? Belize, you need a no corner once a week, because I feel like every time I go live at some point in the live, I'm telling you to go in the corner. So I feel like you might need a once a week pass, and I will forward you that form, ma'am. Yes, I will. Some of the things I think I'm gonna do, call-ins in my members only live. Y'all know I don't do call-ins. So I think maybe we'll I don't think, I know that's one of the things that we're going to do during my members only lives, is that we'll do call-ins so I can hear from you guys. Y'all can speak on it. We'll do stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't think StreamYard works with that feature, but we're trying to figure some things out. And if I can get that feature to work, the StreamYard feature to work, then I'm going to let people come on. I'm going to drop the link and let you guys come on, and we'll do panels. You know what I'm saying? And those are two things I don't normally do in my regular life. So I had to come up with some stuff to make it special, to make it feel like you were getting something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to let you guys know. So I am working on members only. I don't want y'all to think I just put it up there and I ain't doing nothing with it. I am. And so the merch is coming, and we're gonna this week do some things. Okay. So I wanted to say that before I forgot, because child, I forget. What did I put on my do you have on eyeshadow? See, Monk Chip can't even see the eyeshadow. You see? I do have on eyeshadow though, Monk Chip. I have on blue. I put that blue on that from the new palette, but I did it rushed. I didn't do a lot. It was real rushed. You see, it's just a little bit of blue, just a little. It was kind of rushed. You can tell. Thank you, Yana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yes, honey, we're gonna have the call-ins, and for people like Belize, honey, you'll be able to call in and cut all the way up, because I know. Okay. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Now let's get to these races. Let's talk about these races. Let's do this. So if you're on TikTok, there's certain things. Ebby has gotten me addicted to TikTok. It is Ebby's fault. I blame her. Yes. Clearly she can't see it, because why would she ask? You see the blue very well, and it's gorge on you. Thank you, Auntie. Mwah. Thank you. Look at my sassy Francis. She always be dropping them emojis. Yes, honey. So if you are on TikTok, then you know that there are certain things I would never in my dramatic soap opera. Yeah, okay. Okay. Thank you, Monk Chip. You know what, Foy? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be siding with your other auntie. Don't be siding with your other auntie. Y'all, why Abby always trying to cuss me out? What is that about? Hey, oh, thank you, sister. Thank you for joining, babes. Thank you. So, okay, so let me stop looking at the chat. I'm gonna talk. So I'm not gonna look at the chat right now, because y'all know I gotta stay focused. So on TikTok, there are certain skits that are like ongoing on TikTok. Like y'all seen the Savage Challenge and the Don't Rush Challenge. So there's this one on TikTok where people, they have a big bowl or something like that, and they'll say, basically, this is what I made up, and they'll have like a cup of water and be like, big booty, or great smile, or you know what I'm saying, and they'll say this is what they're made up of. It's like a little cute little skit, and and they joke around with the different stuff, like the different proportions. It'll be a little bit like one guy, he was like penis, and he had like this much water. You know what I'm saying? It's cute stuff like that. So this racist couple, they're high school students down in Georgia. They decided that it would be fun to talk about what Black people are made up of. So they had a bar of soap with the word nigger written on it, Nigger. And they decided, they had a cup of water. It was like rob people, pouring water. No daddy, pouring water. going to jail, and they poured like 3 cups of water. It was really, really racist. It was really, really, it was horrible. So of course it went viral, which is what they wanted it to do, which is what they expected it to do. But what they didn't expect, or what is the backlash, which I don't know why you didn't expect no backlash. Like, I don't know what you were thinking. Like, you weren't posting this on like a Nazi only website. Like, you weren't posting this in a Aryan Brotherhood website. You posted it on TikTok. And so they ended up getting expelled from high school. And of course, there's been this huge backlash. People have found out their name because, of course, people know them in real life. So their names have gotten out there and everything like that. So the girl issued this apology, child. But the apology really ain't no apology. The apology is more of a, in my mind, the apology is more of a, let me make an excuse for being stupid so that y'all will leave me alone. But it doesn't come off as an apology to me. I'm going to read it to y'all. I'm going to read it and y'all tell me, because I don't feel like it was an apology. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is right here. So she writes, I want to apologize for the video I posted. I know in my heart how wrong it was. My boyfriend is racist, and he slowly normalized his racism on me. Still, I should never have let him. I believe blacks are humans too. Why, thank you, bitch. Made in the image of Christ. I have disappointed God, and I want to apologize. Please don't contact my college. See, this is what made me think that you ain't mean this shit. Please don't contact my college. It's my future, and one mistake should not ruin a life. Also, please stop with the death threats again. I apologize. Sincerely, Steph. Then we go on to, I promise to dedicate my life to serving God and threatening every human being and treating, every human being with respect. I do not expect the public to forgive me, nor do I deserve it. But I pray God forgives my sins. That's the only way we heal. But I do take issue with one thing. Hatred does not defeat hatred. Threatening, bullying, and canceling me will not resolve the world's problems. Please, I urge everyone to seek God and find peace in Him. I understand why people are angry at me, but how will ruining my life change that? My parents live in fear for my life. This is not fair. Then she writes, for the love of God, stop sharing the video and my name and picture. Do you know what this feels like? Really, bitch? Really? I've never been this scared. It just isn't fair. Imagine you're a stupid teenager just going along with stupid teenage stuff, and then your life gets ruined forever. People not caring what's in your heart or what you're really like, only defining you by a stupid video. Please stop sharing. Bitch, why you put it on TikTok? That's what we do on TikTok. That's all TikTok is. It's posting a video and sharing it. That's it. You like it, you share it. That's what you do on TikTok. That's all it is. That's all it is. Exactly, Markel. Hey, boo. Exactly. When you go to apply for a job and they Google your name, that video is going to pop up. You could be 40 years old and that video is going to pop up. The internet is undefeated. Ask Teddy Riley. The internet is undefeated. Boo. That video ain't going nowhere. And my thing is, you're not a 9-year-old child that doesn't know any better. You are a high school student. You know exactly what you were doing. And just because your boyfriend is a racist, you knew his ass was a racist when you was dating him. And if you really truly did not agree with what he was saying, then he wouldn't have been your boyfriend. You see how that works? If you really felt like, oh my gosh, he's a racist, he's a horrible person, I don't agree with what he's saying, he wouldn't be your boyfriend. And if you look at the video, she did more talking than he did. She was egging him on. If you go back and look at the video, I will not play the video, but it's out there. I'm sure y'all can find it, child. Hold on, let me scroll up. That's why I'm not getting on TikTok. Markel Ebby made me get on TikTok. Hey, Keita Capricorn. How you doing, babes? It's all fun and games till folks exactly. It's all fun and games until somebody ready to fight your ass. Okay. Exactly. She never accepted full responsibility. She blamed it on. She threw her boyfriend under the bus. That's why I don't believe in apologies. They're insults to my intelligence. You know what? I saw something the other day. I don't remember what it was, y'all. I don't remember what it was. It was a TV show. It was a video. It was something. What was it? No, it wasn't. It was the Cat's Meow. We were talking in the group chat, and the Cat's Meow said something. He said, in his opinion, apologies are changed behavior. The words don't mean anything. Let me see the behavior change. And I agree 100%. Your apology doesn't mean shit to me. Your changed behavior does. And what I would be curious to see her whole social media. I would be curious to see what she retweets. I would be curious to see what picture she likes on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I would be curious to see your whole profile, because that was not an isolated situation nor an isolated thought. And y'all put thought into that. Like, y'all had props and shit. It wasn't like you weren't that drunk, you weren't that high. Like, you can't blame nothing else on that decision. That was all you, boo. And now talking about something, please don't contact my college. That ship has already sailed. I don't know, like, people who know you in real life probably knew what schools you applied to or what colleges you were going to, which means that you must be a senior getting ready to graduate. Girl, better go on and just get ready to enroll in the community college, because that's the only place you going. I'm just saying. And Markel, El Teddy was trying to convince us to take a road trip, honey, and crash the reunion. I said, I ain't playing with Rona. I ain't doing that. There are probably fewer times that phrase "really nigga" would be more apt, and I don't even use the word. Okay, it's like, really, bitch, like, but please don't like, the minute you said, but please don't contact my college, was it did her for her to say, imagine, blah 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 blah. No, yes, let's imagine, bitch. Child. No, Karen, you're going to get held accountable for this forever. Okay. Right. I really feel like the apology was worse. Just shut the fuck up. Hey, El Ted. I was just talking about you. Stop playing them games with God. She must not know and ever read the book of Acts. Oh, that book. I gotta Google the book of Acts 1 and 2, honey. It's just easy to stand in it. Right. Just be like, look, I'm a racist. I don't like black people. Like, you have a right to not like black people. It's okay. And a matter of fact, I'd rather know that you don't like black people, so I know not to fuck with you. Like, don't pretend like you like me and you really don't. I'd rather you be honest about it. But just stand in that shit, because guess what? You did it. Stand in it. Like, stand in it. You did it. Right. She's a high school student. I think she's going to graduate. But still, even then, you're still not a child. You're 17, 18 years old. You know what the hell you're doing. Who got the video? Let me share. I saw the video on either the Shade Room or Neighborhood Talk. It's on one of those two gossip sites. That's where I saw it. Who, the boyfriend? I haven't seen the boyfriend say anything, so I don't know. It said Georgia, I think. I believe it was Georgia. I haven't seen the boyfriend say anything, but that doesn't mean the boyfriend hasn't spoken. But I ain't seen him. And she slammed through his ass under the bus. Knowing God, and well, she don't know God, trying to use him for the sympathy card. Right. Like, my thing is, at the end of the day, that is between you and God. That is your relationship with God, and that's between you and God. I'm not judging. I can't tell you what's real and what isn't. But don't invoke God in your apology. Like, don't put that on me to try to make me feel guilty for feeling the way I feel, because that damn sure ain't gonna change how I feel, boo. That's not gonna fly. That I can promise you. That's not going to change nothing. Nothing. So, you know. Hey, Jane, how you doing, boo? When everyone was younger, would your parents allow or care if you dated someone white? Well, publicly, like, to my face, my mom probably wouldn't trip. But privately, she probably wouldn't be feeling it. But they sent me to a white high school. So, I mean, I went to a white high school. Like, my high school was predominantly white in a black area. So, but I never did date any. I mean, I don't, well, I just never did. But I don't know if, I don't think my, now my, I don't, you know what? Honestly, Markel, the honest answer is I don't know. Because they wouldn't say it public. My parents have never said anything to me about anybody I dated until after the relationship was over. They never said nothing to me. Now, after the relationship was over, if they felt a kind of way, then they would let me know. But during, they just let me make my own mistakes and or decisions. So I wouldn't know. That's a good question. I should ask my mom. Yeah, once you get it on the internet, it's over. Your parents would have cared. That is a good question, Markel. I honestly don't know the answer. My boyfriend was fired from his job. He's a pro wrestler and expelled from school already. Oh, the boyfriend was fired from his job and expelled from school. Mm-hmm. Child. Hey, Prayed Up. How you doing, babe? Hey, Nick. I don't know if I spoke to you, Nikki. Hey. They get so used to the privilege that the privilege isn't working this time. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. Hey, Shauna. Hey. That's the thing. People don't, and that's the thing about white privilege that I can't get white people to understand. The fact that you are white is the privilege. Like, I need you to understand the fact that you are white is a privilege. I got into a whole situation like right before school shut down with my department chair. We were having this conversation about white privilege and John F. Kennedy. And he was trying to say that John F. Kennedy being Catholic was this big thing that was against him. And it was. But what I was saying, but my point was, yes, him being Catholic was a deterrent during that time period. People really had an issue with him being Catholic because they were concerned about the Pope having undue influence over what he was doing as president. But what I was trying to explain to my department chair was, but at the end of the day, he was still a white man. Walking in the room, nobody knew he was Catholic. Walking in the room, they knew he was a white man. That's the privilege, period. I can remember my mom telling me, don't bring no one white home, but she raised. You need the Justice League to come to Carnival. Hey. It's on Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, it's on one of those gossip. Like I said, I look at Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk regularly, and I follow a Hollywood Unlocked, so it might have been on my might have been in my feed. My mama wouldn't have cared, but my aunt gave me that "don't bring nobody white home" speech. Child. What Jonathan say? My parents would have cared when I was younger, but when I got marrying age, I know they would have tripped out, especially my mother. She hated white people. I hope she made it to heaven. Oh. Belize said, I never dated anyone black until I met my husband, actually. Oh, hey, that's interesting. You gave that speech to your son? Child, I know you did. You think all mamas get that speech? Your mama would have cared if you brought home a white woman, Big Daddy? Oh, they understand white privilege. They just like playing dumb as part of the privilege. You know what, Jane? That's a valid point. That is a valid point. Mom wouldn't have cared, but they would have been surprised. Now, that's the thing. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was so power to the people, Public Enemy, Malcolm X, by any means necessary. I was that in high school. I was that person going into college. Yeah, my mom, they would have been shocked if I brought a white person home. Now, that would have been the thing. They would have been shocked more than anything. I know they probably would have been like, child. Back then, I couldn't date outside my race, but now it's different. My little sister dated a guy all high school, but married. Hold on. Oh, but married a white man. Most people think he's black. Oh, okay. Do you think that when you see an all black cast in a film, that'll be stereotypical and we know what'll happen? You know what, Markel? That's a good question. Honestly, when I see an all black cast, I pay more attention to who made the movie than so much the cast. So, for example, if I see an all black cast and it's made by Will Packer, I know what I'm getting. If it's made by Spike Lee, I know what I'm getting. If it's made by Tyler Perry, I know what I'm getting. So for me, it's more who made it. Now, if it's like a new producer or even a white producer, then I'm a little side eye, like, okay, let me see how this about to play. Let me see the first 10 minutes of this. But for me, yeah, it's more of a who made it than so much the cast itself. You know what I'm saying? My sister told my nephew, if she can't use my cum, don't bring her home. My mom never gave me the white woman talk. Maybe they felt like it was no need. You know what, Big Daddy? I'll have a conversation with you offline because I don't want to put your business out there like that. But yeah, I don't think you would have took a white woman home, but I think you would have took a white woman to the hotel. Anyway, shut up. I said too much. Let me shut up. Anyway, as long as they're not satanic, they don't care, child. Or Satanist, I should say. I made up a whole new word. Anyway, I did like Tyrese. I just made up some shit. My parents wouldn't care, but I was assumed by other members of the family I probably would. I went through the whole Oreo thing. Girl. Hey, Lex Max. Hey, babes. That's my girl, y'all. If she can't use your comb, that's a good one. I've heard that before, but that's a good one. If she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. I think I saw that in a movie or something. I've heard that before, but yes, honey, that is funny. I never got only date speech. My parents would only be judgmental if they see some shit, but no one's going to interfere with anything. But I like my meat dark child. The crazy talk I got was my aunt telling me not to date a dark-skinned woman because we had enough dark-skinned people in the family with that. That's not funny. That's not funny. What she said was funny, but that mindset's not funny. We got enough dark-skinned people in the family. That's not funny. Your family would have been shocked too. You can't stand people. Well, we already know that, El Teddy. We know you can't stand people. You love me. You love Ebby, but you really don't like people. We get it. We know. I had to talk with my son. I started to notice he had a type. Ooh. If you're a parent, Raquel, you got a whole lot of good questions. You need to, I mean, we're having a good conversation, but you need to be saving this for you and George when y'all be having y'all talks. But hold on, but keep giving them to me because these are good questions. If you're a parent and you see your child cheating on their spouse, do you tell the spouse or make your child be honest, or do you stay out of it? Would you be wrong to tell the spouse? Oh, that's a really good question. I'm gonna be honest and say, I think, because of course you never know until you're in that situation. I think that what I would do, I would let my child know how I felt about the situation. I would not aid and abet the situation, meaning you're not bringing your side piece to my house. You're not using me as no alibi. I'm not going to lie for you, like all of that. But I don't think I would tell the spouse. I don't think I would get involved like that. I just don't. I don't think I would. But I definitely would not allow them to involve me in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not going to lie. If you tell your wife that you at my house and she called looking for you, I'm going to say you ain't here. I don't know where you are. I ain't talked to you. You are not at my house. You know, but I would definitely have a conversation with them and let them know that ain't how you were raised. That is not, those are not the values that that we taught you. Get your shit together. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing? I talk to my child no more else. I ain't snitching. Yeah, I don't think I would. First of all, I wouldn't get involved because not just because it's my child, but y'all know how that go when it's a friend. If you got a friend and you see their boyfriend cheating on them, y'all know what they do. They blame you. They get mad at you. They get an attitude with you. Side note, Karen Clark shared an interview with Tamar and she stated Twinkie got back the catalog. Yeah, I heard she got back the catalog. She just had to pay. She had to pay for it though. But I did hear she got her catalog back. She didn't even explain how, but she did get it back. Yeah, I heard that she paid. I heard the same thing, Jonathan, that she got it back, but she paid a lot of money for it. But she did get it back. Now, here's the thing. Why they put that in the movie? Why they ain't put that? I mean, they didn't even have to make a big deal about it. They could have just casually mentioned it. Like in that last conversation with Twinkie, I just don't like the way they made Twinkie look in the movie. I don't. I never got the impression that Twinkie was not an intelligent woman. I never got the impression that Twinkie was not the brainchild behind the Clarksons as far as like the arrangement and the music production. And I really don't like the way that they portrayed her in the movie. I just don't. Anyway. But yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, thanks for dropping that in there. Now I'm gonna say this. I was in a live on Friday night, honey, that was telling a whole lot of some tea and some stuff. I ain't gonna repeat it because I don't know. It's all allegedly. But honey, it was a good live, honey. That person was dropping some good stuff. I like my men like I like my coffee, strong and black. I know that's right. Hey, strong and black. Hey. Hey, Sylvia. If I didn't already speak. Did I ever have an issue playing with black Barbie dolls growing up? Foy, do I look like the Barbie doll type to you? I didn't give a fuck. Like, I really didn't. I didn't give a fuck. I honestly don't think I ever had, now that I think back on it, I don't know if I ever had a black Barbie. I don't think I ever had a black Barbie. My Cabbage Patch Kid was white. I don't think I really gave a damn. I don't. You enjoying Abby? Yeah, Abby the one that got me on TikTok, honey. What about the other way around? If the spouse confided in you as the mother-in-law, would you tell your son that he's being cheated on? This is what, again, me being the personality that I have, I would lead him to finding out himself. I would. So like, let's say, for example, the daughter-in-law confided in me that she's dating, like she's fell in love with her coworker, right? And it's a coworker that my son knows. So let's say, you know, my son's like, oh yes, you know, wifey is really loving her new job. She, you know, Bob is helping her get acclimated. You know, he's been real helpful. I would throw some hints that he need to keep his eye on Bob. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't come right out and be like, you know she's cheating on you, right? Because again, I know, but I would drop some breadcrumbs. Now that I would do. If it was my daughter and my son, I would drop the breadcrumbs. I would. But I wouldn't come right out because again, you don't want to insert yourself and it could so easily backfire. Y'all know what I'm saying? And that's how stuff gets started. Nah, no. But I would drop now. Now, if it was my child, I'm dropping breadcrumbs. I'm like, if I see her out, like at lunch, and I see her with another man, I'll be like, so where was wifey today? Did she had a business meeting today? Because see, sometimes what you know ain't what you know. Oh, you say that they confided in me. Yeah, I would drop breadcrumbs. I would. Now, I would drop some breadcrumbs. Yep. Not all girls play with Barbie. Yeah, I ain't no Barbie. Yep, I'm telling, my name is KK from Love and Hip Hop. I'm telling like, yeah. Right, but you see how KK was like, so did you tell Scrap? Yeah, I would definitely drop the breadcrumbs, child. In order to tell me anything, I would have to witness it firsthand. Hey, Trish. I told my cousin that her husband was sleeping with our other cousin, who is also a dude. I asked because I have a little cousin who doesn't like playing with black dolls and only like the white dolls. It's low-key disturbing to me. If it's disturbing to you, Foy, I would probably have a conversation with the cousin. I would dig deeper and find out why. I would dig deeper because it may not be about color. It may just be her favorite doll for whatever reason. But I would have the conversation. And you don't have to say, why you like the white doll better? I would ask probing questions to find out why there's a preference. And if you perceive those questions and her answers to be about color, then yeah. But I would ask the probing questions because, again, everything ain't always about color. It might just be her favorite doll because it's her favorite doll. Maybe she likes that doll better because that's the doll she really, really, really wanted and she begged for and she got it. Maybe it's her favorite doll because all of her friends have the same doll and they play with it together. Like, you never know what the reason is. I would probe deeper though. I might save that story for a members only live. Yeah, that would be a funny story. First, why is she telling her mother? Yeah, I wouldn't understand. But I would never confide something like that in my mother-in-law. But for the purposes of the question, yeah. Why would you think I wouldn't tell my child that I have known, love, and protected since he was in my womb? Right. That's the thing. I'm thinking, like, why would you tell me? You must want to get caught. You must want to get caught. Hey Joyce, how you doing? I'm noticing that nowadays kids are not leaving home until they're like 25 now. What happens to 18 or 19? Are the parents not instilling enough guidance? What's your thoughts? My thoughts are that the cost of living is fucking high as hell, and sometimes people can't afford to move out. Like, that's statistical. I read that article where people are staying home longer because they can't afford to move out. They just can't afford it. Depending on where you live and how much you make, you just can't afford to move out. Yeah, so hell, if it was up to my daddy, I would still be living at home. He told me when I was looking for my house, he was like, it ain't no rush. You can stay here as long as you want. My mother was like, but if it was up to my father, child, I'd still be living at my parents' house with them every day. And then when I got sick and I had to move in with them after I got out the hospital, I had to be somewhere where people were there because I couldn't walk. I still wasn't allowed to go up and down the steps. I still wasn't allowed to drive and stuff like that. So I was at my parents' house. Child, I couldn't wait to get back home. And why are you rushing? Why are you in a rush? Like, are you sure? So like when I first moved back home, I had to do I would just come home for the weekend and then go back over there during the week. Or like I had to gradually move out because they were like, well, really not so much they, but my dad. But my mother too. By that time, my mother was enjoying me there too. And they were like, you don't have to be in no rush to leave. I was like, yes, I do. Because I'm still paying for a mortgage over there. Like, yeah, I do. There may be some underlying factors there regarding the doll. Yeah. My bestie cheated on my baby, on his baby's father, and I told as a woman, you're wrong for that, but never told her. When she found out, hold on, wait a minute, let me go back up. When she found out and told me, I said, why are you staying? Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Don't have me putting myself out there and then y'all gonna stay together, child. I don't care what kind of doll I had. I just wanted to do their hair. Lex, she cussed me out, but a lot more happened after that. It's a crazy story. It's always a crazy story with you, El Teddy. It ain't never just simple, child. My bestie knows I said that too. Yeah, see? I've only played with white Barbie dolls, but I never thought anything of it. Yeah, I really didn't. I honestly didn't think about the whole black Barbie thing. I don't honestly think it affected me. I really don't. I don't think it affected me any kind of way. I disassembled my dolls and put them back together so they would be by Belize. Yeah, one white arm, one black arm, one white leg, one black leg. Child. Child. Moved out on my 18th birthday. My mom was sad about it. I'll be honest with you. I moved back home. I guess technically I moved back home 3 times. When I first moved back to DC after I graduated from college, I stayed in North Carolina for a couple of years and then I moved home. So when I first moved back to DC, I moved in with my parents. Then I moved out and I moved out, but I had a crazy ass roommate. We didn't get along. Things didn't work out. Well, I shouldn't say let me rewind that because me and her are cool now. In that moment, things just didn't work out. Let me not call her crazy because she's not crazy. It was a crazy situation. I'm gonna tell you know what? That's a story time. That is a story time. Yes, that's a good story time. Anyway, it was a crazy situation, but so I moved back home after the lease ran out. Then I moved out again, and I was renting my best friend's house. I was renting her house because she had moved in with her boyfriend at the time. And then they ended up getting married. And when she decided to sell the house, I didn't want to buy it. I was like, nah, I don't like it enough to buy. Excuse me. So I was looking for a house. I started looking for a house. And she sold the house before I found a house. So then I had to move back home again, but it was only temporary until I found a house, because I was looking for a house, but I just hadn't closed on anything. But she was closing on her house, so I had to get out. So that was the second time I moved back home. And then when I got out the hospital, I went back to my parents' house. So technically, I done moved back home 3 times. But right. I'm going to make you biracial. My mom made it a point to give me black dolls. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I buy dolls now for anybody in my family, like my god kids or my cousins or whatever, when I buy dolls now, I buy black. I don't buy white dolls. I buy black dolls. But as a kid, I just never thought of it. It never did nothing. I don't think I paid any attention to it. Hey, it's me, D. Happy birthday! You guys, flood the chat for It's Me D. It's his birthday, y'all. Happy birthday. Belize says she moved for college and never moved back home. Other cultures do it until marriage. Yeah. But, I don't even think that's so much a black thing. I think that's an American thing. Because you're right. Other cultures do it all the time, honey. Why do you think 90% of artists that Diddy created, produced, helped are not around anymore? Because he stole all their damn money. He's the new Berry Gordy. That's why. That's an easy one. Nah, I'm praying, baby girl, get it together soon. I'm trying to have naked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at my house. All right, El Teddy, thanks for hanging out with us on your break, honey. Like me, I can't afford. I'm still trying to find another job. Yeah, a lot of people just especially when you live somewhere like San Francisco or New York, where the cost of living is just ridiculous. Like even DC, I read an article. They were saying in order to live comfortably in DC, you need to be making 6 figures. Who's doing that straight out of college? Not the average. The average person isn't making that kind of money straight out of college. Like, who can afford that? I had black and white dolls, but if my mother could find a black doll, that's what I got. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. I only buy girls black dolls. We don't have, but so much for us. Yeah. Now I do. That's what I buy now. I buy black dolls when I buy dolls for kids. My friend is trying to get with me, and he got a whole girlfriend. Oh well, we don't play those games, Amber. We don't play those games. I can't believe I forgot about Chrissy because my sister had it. I never had I think Chrissy is a little bit before my time. Never had a Chrissy doll. Never thought about a Chrissy doll. Never cared about a Chrissy doll. I think it was a little bit before my time. Yep, all the happy birthdays. Now, It's Me D, you're going to have a birthday party on your channel tonight. Is that correct, sir? I believe at 9:00 Eastern Standard. Is that still what's happening tonight? So we can make sure we make the announcement and everybody can come over to show you some love over onto your channel. I buy dolls that look like the child as close as I can get. Yeah. I let my daughters pick the dolls they wanted. There was never a black doll in my complexion. There was never, in your actual complexion. And see, that's the other thing too. They might make black dolls, but do they look like you? All right, you guys, dropping my information in the chat. I haven't done this in a long time, child. I ain't dropped my information in a long time. But anyway, dropping my information in the chat, you guys. So you guys have all my information. There's my Instagram, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Cash App, email. So definitely, if you are not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I got 62 people in the room. Make sure that all 62 of y'all are subscribed to my channel, please. It is much appreciated. And that's my information. By all means, reach out to me. You can, tweet. You can follow me on the gram. You can definitely hit my Cash App. It ain't expected, but it is appreciated. And there's my email. So if you want to reach out, ask any questions, if you have any suggestions, anything for the private chats, if you're a member, by all means, give me some suggestions so we can get into it with the private chats, honey. I think White Barbie was just easier to find. It was definitely, even to this day, it's easier to find. Even to this day, it's easier to find that White Barbie, honey. I left my daughter. Oh, I read that already. Never moved back home. That was not an option. Well, I know you wasn't going back home, child. I know that was never. Yeah. Hey, Stephen Harris, how you doing? I can't afford to move out right now, and I refuse to spend thousands of dollars on rent that I could. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Some people don't want to rent. Some people, so I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, I look at it differently now. I don't think it's a bad thing to be living at home, depending on the reason. And if your reason is because you don't make enough money to comfortably live, like my thing is, you move out and you struggling and you eating ramen noodles and you having your lights cut off every other month, and just to say you have your own place, versus let me stay home for a couple of years, save up my money, get my ducks in a row, maybe find a better job and move to a place where you could be more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I just don't look at it the same way as now that I did then, because I understand that there are different reasons why people feel the way they feel and go through what they go through and make the decisions that they make, No, you're not. Right. Do you know what? It's me, D. I'm going to put you in the corner. I'm about to put you in the corner. Not making Jussie Smollett dolls. You know what? Chrissy was a lot before my time. All right, you guys. If y'all are not subscribed to It's Me D, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and meet us over there tonight at 9 o'clock to have a good old birthday party. It's going to be his first live on his channel. So definitely we want to show him some love and we want to have a good time party. Think he's going to have the StreamYard going. So he's going to have some people up there to cut up with for a little while. And we just going to have a good time. And you ain't got shit to do tomorrow. I mean, most of us ain't going nowhere tomorrow. I know some people in here that do have to work. Belize, Big Daddy, a few other people in here I know are still working. But most of us, we ain't doing shit. We could show him some love, honey. We could show him some love. Her mother, however, did not. Oh, I don't know about. I missed the beginning part. Oh, wait a minute. As for dolls, I only have my daughter black. You gave your daughter black dolls, but she didn't get a lot of dolls in general, though. Okay. Oh, her mother did not. Okay. Her mother gave her white dolls? I'm shocked by that. But okay. When the country is back to normal, how and why are you going to do different in my life? For me, I'm going to save way more money going forward. I don't know what I would do different. Good question. I don't know. Because I feel like I already live that line between YOLO and saving for retirement. Like I feel like I already walked that thin line of you only live once. So I want to do what I want to do. I have my bucket list. I got things I'm trying to achieve, but I also want to plan if I'm still here at 80. So I already walked that line. Like I don't have as much money saved as I would like, but I have put things in place. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to retire tomorrow, I couldn't. Like I don't have that kind of money saved. But I'm hopefully moving in that direction that by the time I'm 65, I'll be good. Does that make sense? Okay. But I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. But that's definitely a good one. I don't think we could ever save enough money. I don't think you could ever save enough money. Your aunt has the Annabelle doll. Raggedy Ann. I used to have a Raggedy Ann and Annie doll. I had a big one too. I had a big ass Raggedy Ann and Annie. Now you know what? I had a black Raggedy Ann and Annie. I don't know who gave it to me. I think I don't know who gave me that thing, but I had a black Raggedy Ann and Andy, and I thought that was the creepiest, ugliest shit. And not because I have a skin issue or I don't like black. No, it was an ugly ass doll. Not because it was black. It was just ugly. I was ugly. I remember that. Ooh, that was an ugly doll. I will change. It's Sunday. I won't be petty. I'll just say I'll stop explaining my shade going forward. I will continue to social. No, Belize, don't you ever change, girl. We love you and we love your shade, hunty. We just like putting you in the corner. You don't have to social distance your shade, honey. And you never have to explain it to us, okay? We love your shade. You ain't never got to explain your shade to us, honey. I want to move out, but it seems I need a roommate, and a brother ain't doing that. And see, that's the other thing too. Like a lot of people, even if they could move out, then that means they have to move out and have a roommate. And let me tell y'all something. I have not had great experiences with roommates. Like I really, really have not. From college to, I told y'all the other roommate situation, which I'm gonna make that a story time, because honey, that is a story. That is going to be, you know what, let me write that. Abby, don't remind me that that's my story time. Because I couldn't think of a good story time, but that's going to be the story time for my members only live tomorrow. The story time is going to be about, I'll write her name here for the purposes of the conversation. I'm going to change her name. Yeah. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Anyway. My youngest son's father passed out at work and just tested. Oh no, I don't like him, but I don't want him to die. Oh, YBS Mary, I'm sorry. We're definitely gonna have to pray for you. Oh my gosh, New York is too expensive. Exactly, like that's crazy. Lord, y'all, I done been on here for an hour and a half, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. Hold on. How do you become a member to your channel? Oh, your makeup is. Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca. You go to if you go to my channel, next to subscribe is the join button. If you have an iPhone, you have to do it from a desktop. But if you have a Droid, you should be able to do it from your phone. Thank you. Thank you in advance. If you decide to become a member, I appreciate you. I always thought Chrissy was the black Barbie. Oh, yeah. Pat, did you have a Chrissy doll? Huh? Did you have a Chrissy doll? No. No, okay. I wasn't really into dolls a lot. Yeah, me either. I'm more mindful and won't take things for granted. The virus made me realize that life is short, too short to waste time, less procrastination. Yeah. Hey, Adelina, how you doing, babe? I hate those dolls. Yeah, we definitely gonna pray for you and your family. Definitely for your daughter. Oh, well, you said your youngest child. I'm assuming, girl, I shouldn't. Right. Belize's shade gives us life, child. All right, y'all. What time? Okay, I'm getting off of here in 2 minutes. That'll be an even hour and a half. Yeah, I know I normally don't do more than an hour. Y'all done got me running my mouth, honey. You got me talking today. Roommates never worked out for me. Yeah, roommates. What ice cream? I thought you were going to go to the bag. What bag? The grocery bag I bought in. I thought I went through all the bags. Oh, that was the first set. Oh, I didn't realize you. See, my bad. Oh, more, but they ain't had none that you like. I got you some peach mango and some wild strawberry. Okay, I'll try it. Thank you. I said you can at least try it. Yeah, I'll try it. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you had bought ice cream in. I thought I had put all the groceries away. My bad. Dang, my bad. Is it melted? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Dang, my bad. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline, Reese's, and Foy. Thank you guys so much. I might steal an idea from Brianna. She was on her StreamYard on the ticker. She had people's names, thanking people for joining. I might have to steal that from her. Me and my roommate got into a petty argument, but we let it go, and she moved out, and I got happy. You know what? Like I said, I've had horrible experiences with roommates, child. Like I said, from college on up, honey. Pat know my ex roommate. Who's your neighbor? Who's your neighbor? No, not me and her never lived together. I'm talking about. That's right. I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. Don't say the name, but yeah, you know who that is. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna do a story time. I'm gonna change names to protect
Oh, that's gonna be cute.
But that's gonna be a good story time, ain't it?
You made the pork chop.
The pork chops in the refrigerator. I was about to, when I get off of here, I was getting ready to cook dinner.
It's the only kind of chicken breast they had. So
What's that?
boneless, skinless chicken breast.
That's fine.
It's the only kind they had.
Okay.
The food line.
The food line. Yeah.
They ain't Giant and Safeway.
They ain't no chicken.
They got chicken wings.
Oh, okay.
I bought a bag of party wings, but they got the full wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really buy them because I really don't eat them.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, me either. Cause see, when I stopped frying chicken, I stopped buying certain parts. Cause I used to buy the leg and the wings a lot but I don't fry chicken anymore.
Well, I love my fried chicken wing ass.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying because I got away from frying chicken, and I tried to do chicken in the air fryer, and it actually doesn't taste too bad. I just you know.
It tastes good.
It actually don't taste too bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back over here.
Oh yeah.
I prefer being alone, so me and my pizza. Oh, okay, little baby. Oh, okay. I was petty when I didn't like my roommate in college. She requested a move. Belize, I'm sure that there are some stories. I can only imagine what you did.
Look at this one. Is that the right kind?
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'm gonna make my oatmeal.
That's not the right kind.
No, that's fine. No, that's good.
Okay.
No, the almond milk is fine. All right, y'all. I'm not ordering out this week because we got a full refrigerator and we ain't even got room for all the shit. So I will be cooking this week. I'm gonna make my oatmeal tomorrow. We about to eat some pork chops and some sweet potatoes for dinner tonight. Yeah, we can throw that out. That's old. I can throw that out. You can go ahead and take that out with the pork chops. Go ahead and take that's the pork chops right there. You can go ahead and take them out because I'm about to cook those in a few minutes. Cooking with George episode 2 is done. It'll be up on Tuesday. Okay, so me and Abby gonna do another reaction. I'm not gonna stream it because I want people to go to the channel to watch it, so they just gonna have to deal with our reactions without seeing it, honey. But yes, I saw a couple of clips when y'all were doing it live. A mess. All right, you guys, let me get ready to get off of here so I can get ready to get my dinner together. I appreciate all of y'all. I love you guys. All of y'all that became members, all of y'all that are just in here hanging out. I love y'all all the same. Appreciate everybody that became a member, people that upgraded their membership. Thank you so, so much. Please make sure that you are subscribed to Abby Reviews. Remember, we are on a mission to get her to her 1,000. So all 57 people that are in here, if you are not a member, if you are not subscribed to Abby Reviews, please subscribe to Abby. We also have It's Me D. It's his birthday tonight. We're going to be over there hanging out. So go ahead and subscribe so you can meet us over there. Foy the artist is in here. If you are not subscribed to Foy, please make sure you go and subscribe to Nephew. Of course, El Teddy was in here earlier. Lady Nika. Those are also content creators. Raphael is a content creator. He tells his story and his journey. Anybody else that I missed, charge it to my head and not my heart. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Oh, Lex Max. I'm sorry. Lex Max. Make sure you're subscribed if you are not subscribed to Lex Max. Thanks, Boo, for saying something because I forgot. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And I will talk to y'all later.